Asha?
Thank you very much, Joel. As we mentioned earlier, of course, we are asking you on social media, who do you think will win the Golden Boot at the FIFA World Cup in Russia? Now, you can join the conversation by commenting on the Facebook page of NTV and also using the hashtag NTV PRESSBOX on Twitter, and I'll be reading your comments later on. Well, as I mentioned earlier, of course, we have an amazing guest here with me on set, someone who has played football on 3 continents, for Portland Timbers in the United States of America, for Supersport United in South Africa, for St. George in Ethiopia, and also for KCCA here in Uganda, and is currently playing for Golkram Kerala in India. Welcome to the set, Brian Umony.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be in the press box.
I can see you're very excited. Well, quickly, it's been an exciting World Cup so far in Russia. What have been your, what do you think about the World Cup so far?
Look, what I pick out from this tournament so far is anything can happen. Right now you can see Morocco is giving Spain a run for their money. Of course, the so-called big teams that we knew would go through easily, like Brazil, Argentina, you know, are having a very difficult time navigating through the group stages. So, I mean, it's been a tough start for those big teams, and very competitive as well. Exciting because I see a lot of goals being scored. Yeah.
Well, you have a charity event this Saturday, June the 30th, at the StarTimes Stadium. Please, what is that about exactly?
Look, football has blessed us so much. In the spirit of giving back, we also want to bless those guys coming behind us, guys who look up on us to inspire them. So there is a community where I grew up from. It's called Naguru. I have identified that community, picked it out specially because I'm attached to it. A community that struggles as well. You know, the same situation I've gone through, coming up as a football player, they're going through it. Yet here I am in the same position. I can help them, you know, put out their plight to the community, to the society. So, in the spirit of giving back to football, you know, I'm trying to raise awareness first of all and inspire these kids to play football, because right now that's the only way out in that community.
Naguru has, you know, developed so many greats in Ugandan sport. Just recently, Miro Juma winning bronze medal in boxing at the Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast in Australia. So I take it, you know, when you go down there and talk to these young kids, you're trying to inspire them. What do you tell them exactly?
Look, it's my journey that I share with them, mostly nothing special, what I went through to get to the top, you know, and it's exactly the same thing they have to do. I always emphasize the spirit of hard work and honesty in that hard work. So, I mean, only thing I could tell them is to get to the top, you gotta work hard, you know? Yeah.
Well, I have a quick question for you. Do you think that Uganda can qualify for the next World Cup?
Of course, given what I'm seeing right now here, you know, anything can happen in football. And you can see as well that the most organized teams, the most prepared teams are doing so well. So I mean, if Uganda did the same, organized well, prepared well, I mean, it stands a chance, you know. Yeah.
Well, I have some questions for you. I hope you'll be ready to answer them.
Right.
First of all, who's your best striking partner?
My best striking partner? I would pick Robert Sentongo, because I did a lot with him at KCC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then what's your best goal? What's that goal that you always think about and say, I would like to score such a goal?
Look, there's a goal I scored my first tournament here in Uganda, my first chance to play for the national team. It was against Tanzania. Mm-hmm. It was probably a 30-40 yarder. I always, you know, think about that goal. I always dream about that goal.
Mm-hmm. Well, who's your toughest opponent ever?
I've always said this, and I will say it again. Michael Azira, very stout guy, very strong guy, very intelligent as well. He gave me a hard time. You know.
And who's your role model?
Well, my uncle, I've always said that because of the virtue of hard work. I've learned this trade of mine here through hard work by looking at him.
Anything else you do outside football?
Well, I've ventured into family business. That is what I can say about it. But I'm also into business right now.
Okay. And is there any ritual you do before games?
I pray. I believe in God. I'm a believer, and I think in all that I have to dedicate every game that I'm going to play to God.
Who's been your funniest teammate?
Well. Rest in peace, Johnson Bagole, very funny man. We've also had Simeon Masaba as well. Yeah.
And your most stylish teammate?
I'll also go back to the KCC days. There was some Mobiru.
Maybe
Yes.
your dream car?
I've always thought about the Hummer, because of its masculinity. It's also a strong car, a masculine car.
Well, thank you very much, Brian Umony, for coming to the press box and blessing us with your presence. Well, as you had him, he has a charity event on June 30th on Saturday at the Start Time Stadium, and you can just go over there and support him, be a part of the Naguru Give Back, and of course, as the press box, will be there to support a brother. Well, we're going for a quick break, and when we come back, Joe will be telling us more about the World Cup.